anime. The media that a few years ago you'd get bullied for. You know, you'd be doing your Naruto runs during break, lunch, PE, going to class. Luckily, I wasn't one of those people because I got into anime recently.
Good job!
So I was not bullied for being a weeb, which luckily, I didn't become a VTuber or a school shooter. So here's a list of anime for you to watch as a beginner, since it's now normal to watch it. Let's start with MHA. I know I said you'd get bullied for watching anime. Well, people used to get bullied for watching anime. You'll still get bullied for watching this one, but it's still a good one to start. Basically, if you're a weeb and someone asks you, do you watch MHA? You will most likely reply with a
No, God!
even if you watched all the episodes, since the fandom is messed up in the head. But it's a great start still. It's about superheroes, which as we know, it's massive in the West. It's massive everywhere. Everyone loves Batman, everyone loves Superman, everyone loves Spider-Man. Not too much fan service, besides, Momo. You know, it makes sense with her power, I guess. Easy power system. It's just, you are born, you have a power. That power normally has drawbacks. You might be racially profiled because of your power, but that's about it. A good cast of characters, even though the only good character is Bakugo. It's also very long, it's 145 episodes with 4 movies. But yeah, still a good anime. Next, we have what many people say the greatest anime of all time, which I haven't watched, so I will go past this one quite quickly, since, I just said I haven't watched it. But since it's the anime that broke into the West, put an anime on the map over here, it has to be mentioned. And I hear people love it, so Cyberpunk, it's on Netflix. Most people have Netflix, so that makes it a lot easier. There's loads of other anime that you can watch on there anyway, but you should watch Cyberpunk. It's a lot more gory than most animes, but if you love the Cyberpunk game, you should 100% check it out. You see other stories from the world, there's some Easter eggs, I'm guessing. I've watched the anime, haven't played the game, so I don't know about the Easter eggs. And even if you haven't played the games, or heard of the Cyberpunk game, you should definitely give it a chance, because this show's amazing. Rebecca, best girl, is very short with only 10 episodes, winning anime of the year, which people didn't actually complain because it was amazing. Great story with a lot of emotional impact. You would be depressed after watching this series, so here's a warning for that. But if you want to become even more depressed, you should watch To Your Eternity. Fantastic story about learning what it's like to become human, or to be human. It's an adventure with many ups and downs, great characters and a lot of emotional damage as well. The story travels through time to tell the stories of many characters and times. It is 2 seasons with 40 episodes though. And after watching the show, you'll realise that every man should be like Gugu. Gugu is the greatest man of all time. He is what every man should strive to be. You need some happiness in your life after all. So here's one of the greatest comedies of all time. The GOAT, Love is War. Do you love rom-coms? Then you should definitely see this anime. Even if you don't like them, this is a must-watch anime. Great main characters with fantastic side characters. Watch it just for Chika. Chika has to be one of the greatest anime characters of all time. She is great. Watch it just for her. It's worth it. She's just a pink. Watching the show might be an acid trip sometimes, but that's what makes it great. But if you aren't into romance and you still want something funny to watch, you should check out One Punch Man. It's a parody on all the OP characters that one-shot everything. And once you get deeper into anime, you realize there's about 15 of them that come out every year. Actually, that's an understatement. Definitely a lot more. This was one of the first animes I've ever watched. It might be my first one if you don't count like Pokemon and Bakugan when I was a child. So technically I was like my third because they're still anime, so it counts. I watched it while there's a massive boom in anime in the lockdown since everyone was stuck in and wanted to watch stuff, and for some reason anime just blew up then. It's a silly story about a guy that punches everything in one. If you haven't gathered that. It's 24 episodes, 2 seasons with season 3 announced. Haven't heard any more news about it since, but it's funny and it's on Netflix. Don't know if season 2 is on Netflix because I haven't watched season 2 myself yet, so. Do you feel like everyone is just a tool that is there for you to use? Do you feel like no one matters to you? Do you feel empty inside? Do your parents not love you? Are you an Andrew Tate stan? Then you should 100% check out Classroom of the Elite. The Quiet Kids, Andrew Tate stan, Twitter blue check, dream of an MC, alright? Introduced to a very emo MC. He's in the corner all by himself. People are just my tools. Friends don't matter to me. It's an intro to a lot of fan service, which is different from your normal fan service. Fan service normally is where they just add characters or something for the fans to enjoy, right? Fan service in anime, it's just ass, tits, underwear, thighs, just all sexual stuff and lewd stuff. So yeah, just remember, the Japanese people are very horny, so there'll be 10 times more of that. It will also introduce you into people saying, "Can you read the light novel? Light novel is so much better than the anime." And I'll know that firsthand because I watched the show with my friend who has read the light novel over 20 times. The whole light novel, the whole series, alright, up to date. And I'm not even exaggerating, this is the truth. I need him to go outside. But yeah, you'll get a lot of people just saying, "Go read the manga, it's better." You just tell him to kill. Well, it's 38 episodes with 3 seasons. Season 4 announced. Main character is actually quite good, even though he is very emo, but he's done well. And a good side characters. Sword Art Online, aka SAO. This has to be one of the most hated series in the anime space. I'm not sure why, because I really enjoyed this anime. It was one of the first ones I watched, but I guess the main premise of the anime ends in 13 episodes. Which would annoy quite a lot of people, since it ended the main hook way too early. I mean, I still enjoyed it. I know people really didn't enjoy the seasons after until, like, Alicization. When Alicization is an amazing arc, but many people dropped it when it ended. Most people will watch anime purely on animation. Just watch Alicization. That has great animation. It's done by A1. Well, the whole series is done by A1. But Alicization is newer, so animation is just amazing. But if you don't want to watch all 96 episodes, say 96, more like the first 13. Actually, no, watch the first 13 episodes, because the first 13 episodes are from Kirito's perspective. But then they also brought out progressive movies, which are from the progressive light novel, which adds a lot more to the Aincrad arc, which is kind of the main point of the series. And I'm pretty sure it's like 12 volumes now, like light novel, so there's a lot more. There's only 3 movies, and they're mostly from Arsenault's perspective. They do change some things that happen in the anime, but I'd say it's worth to watch the 2 movies after watching the 13 episodes, and then watch the rest. I know, I enjoyed the series overall. Since we just spoke about a show about death, let's speak about another show that has quite a lot of death in it. Death Note. It might be one of the greatest anime of all time, if Nier's arc didn't exist, but don't worry about that. Anyway, Death Note is why I always hear people recommend it when it comes to first animes. I'll be watching podcasts. If one of the people on there says they watch anime, we'll try to be like, yeah, watch Death Note, it's great. A lot of people recommend Death Note for the first anime. I mean, it's a great detective show with a supernatural aspect. This shows the quiet, shy emo kid's dream, because imagine one day you stumble upon a book that just kills people and you write the full name and you can choose how they die. Just a shy backpack kid's wet dream. This show will keep you on your toes. It's also funny considering the dark theme of the show, you know. Ellen and Light are a great duo. And Light must be gay since, you know, he fumbled Misa. That man, I can't believe him. It does have 37 episodes though. It's quite long, but it's worth checking out. Speaking of fumbling, this show took the anime world by storm. It was massive. It was the first anime in years to dethrone Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood from the #1 rated anime of all time. But Frieren, since recording this, it's still at the top. So, which is impressive because it did it when it aired. It dethroned it quite quickly. So, Frieren is a great fantasy anime that finally stands out from the others. Frieren feels a lot closer to a Western style of a story compared to other anime. It feels very similar to The Hobbit and probably Lord of the Rings, but I haven't watched Lord of the Rings, so I don't know. But it basically is The Hobbit. It's just an adventure anime with a similar style to The Hobbit, and The Hobbit is one of the greatest trilogies out there, which is why I think many people loved it and why it took #1 spot. Although it has many fights, it's still a very calming anime. It'll make you feel good as well as emotional at times. Amazing animation. And it's only 28, okay, I say it's 28 episodes. I think this is the shortest anime on here. Yeah, you know what? After finishing this recording, honestly, I feel like I should have used shorter anime, because 28 episodes is the shortest one. It's fine. And there's a cost of living. It's not like people are leaving the house to do anything these days. Or aren't in the house most days because they have to work. Either way, just watch these. Why? Because I told you. And why would you listen to me? Why not? Listen to fake governments that, you know, make fake promises and fuck shit up. Might as well listen to a little guy like me. And I mean little in height, not little in weight. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You should comment down below which ones you've watched, if you enjoyed any of this series after watching this video. If you would like me to do another list or do a genre specific list, I'm going to do them either way because I can and I want to. I'll comment down below anyway for engagement, so you know my video will be pushed out more. Also, please like and subscribe because that will push me through the algorithm as well. And I am a dire need of subs, okay? Please, just subscribe and you'll get a imaginary cookie from me, alright? Anyway, thank you for watching and have a great day. Goodbye.